Hey YouTube. I'm just laughing because my next door neighbors they're crazy. Um, so I got a request of some topics to talk about. Well, to just share my thoughts and opinions about it. Um, my Facebook friend Eric, he has three topics that he wanted to talk about. The three topics are anti-bullying. What do I think or how do I feel about anti-bullying? Um, and how it's important to vote or why it's important to vote, as well as how to make our communities better, or to basically just adjust our life. Well, let's start with anti-bullying. Anti-bullying, okay, every child out here in this world is going to be a dick. Okay, let's just put it, children are dicks. Like my son and daughter, they bully each other all the time. It just it seems like a natural thing between kids. But it doesn't come natural when the child is, a child is being hurt, mentally, emotionally, you know what I'm saying, and physically. If they're just, tussling about, let them tussle, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to being, trying to harm someone my, I'm getting tongue tied, sorry. But psychologically, that begins to brew problems later on in the child's life. I was bullied for a lot of my years as a child, um, and it really had its effects up there. I got bullied in school, because of who I was related to and such and such. So that, definitely did something. Now, when it comes to anti-bullying, it should not even be bullying in the schools. I don't feel like it should even be that, because the teachers the teacher's job is to protect our children when we're not around, because that's what our job is, to protect our children. You know, we send our children, we get our children up early in the morning, get them dressed, have them studying for all this stuff, and instead, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, we're putting our trust in strangers. We never met these teachers. We don't know who these teachers are personally. We don't know their background. We don't know nothing about these teachers. The only thing we know is that they're qualified to teach our children, and half of them ain't. And so if they're not qualified, if they don't have the right energy to teach our children, what makes you think they have the right energy to protect our children? Because that's their job. That's their job. When I was little, when I was in kindergarten and stuff, well, first of all, let's back it up. When I was in pre-K, I remember this when I was like 4 years old. When I was pre-K, I got pushed, like this little white boy. He pushed me in the dirt, like for absolutely no reason. I wasn't messing with him or nothing. I was just, playing in the sand by myself. And he came and pushed me in the dirt. Mouth was all full of sand. The teachers didn't do anything. The teachers did not do anything. And this is why you have so many students being harmed, like physically harmed to the point where it's death. Let's not forget, there was a young black boy, what I'm saying, that got rolled up in that mat. How did the teachers allow that? It must have been starting out as bullying, and then it got to the point where it was aggressive, leading to that boy's death. The teachers are responsible for our children's life, and they fail our children each and every day. But the question is, why are the parents keep sending these children to these schools? Why isn't there being a protest or a petition or anything going to the city or the mayor of that county or that state or whatever? Why isn't the people speaking up? And that's for all people, because all races go through bullying. Different people that have different religions, they go through bullying. So it's not just black people and black little kids getting bullied out here. It's a lot of kids out there getting bullied. Some of them are getting raped and sexually abused by their own teachers. As many of these teachers are coming up on the news now where they're having sex with your children. And it's mostly female teachers. Sorry, but that's you got some males out there too, but it's a lot of female teachers that's on the news sexualizing your children. But instead, we literally blindly trust these people simply because they're certified by the state or the government. Like, y'all have to open your minds up. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? You just can't, like, look at the school system. You have to look at yourself, too. That's why I say you have to be brutally honest with yourselves. You're the only person that's allowing this stuff to happen. Yeah, they got laws, you know what I'm saying? Well, if I don't teach, you know what I'm saying, they're going to lock me up, da da da. You know, look, you better protest. You better protest. If it's important to you, truly important to you, then do something about it. Like, because we can't rely on the school system to do it. They're allowing it to happen in the beginning. So you think going to them, complaining to them and everything is going to change? No, it's not going to change. They don't care. The only thing that they're getting paid for is to indoctrinate your children, to teach them what to think instead of how to think. Hell, if the students had any sense, if the students had any sense, they should be protesting because they're the ones that's getting mistreated. The students and the parents should be protesting against the schools. I mean, you gotta use your brain. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, like on my little mini series. Like, you gotta think. You gotta use your brain, man. Like, we got so much power in there, but we don't use it. Now, next topic, voting. Voting. I've never voted in my life. I'm 24 years old. My dad hounded me about it when I turned 18 and stuff. Or 16, 1 and 2, 16 or 18, when I got registered to vote or whatever. And I was like, I'm not voting. And I think Obama was in office then or something. And I was like, I'm not voting. He was like, why not? He got like really pissed. And he was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? You know what Martin Luther King and da-da-da-da went through. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But I'm still not voting. I don't see the point in it because they teach you in school that your vote doesn't count. The electoral college votes count. They actually use those to determine the president. That's what I was taught in school. So basically, we, again, do things because we trust these entities that we do not know. We trust them because they put words on us and they shoot it through the social media and stuff like that. We just blindly trust this stuff. So you basically waste your time. You waste your time every year voting because it really does not count. Like for Stacey Abrams, for instance, she had a lot of goals. She had a lot of good goals. One thing I don't support is abortion. I don't. Sorry. Get mad. Don't care. I just don't have the guts to kill an innocent child, no matter how I became pregnant. Like, no, I just couldn't do that. I couldn't live with myself like that. So, and Stacey Abrams supported that. That's one thing I don't like that she supported. But overall, she had some good goals, and I was actually going to vote for her. You know, she had potential to make a difference. But they blackballed her. They blackballed her. Like that white guy that won, I forgot his name, but all of her votes were not counted at all. She still had votes coming in. She actually won the vote, but since they hid her votes and stuff, she didn't win. So again, your votes don't matter. They show you this by a black woman running or a black man running for this and that. They don't care. But y'all don't pay attention to this. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all trying to, I don't know if black people are trying to be friends with white people. I don't know if they're trying to integrate with them. I don't know. But I'm not saying white people are all bad, but it's some of those. And white people, I've heard even white people say, I've had conversations with white people, and they would say, like, yo, I hate my fucking race. And I'm like, wait, I'm like, you mean the whole, man? He was like, no. He was like, I hate fucking white people. And he said, I'm white. And that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that is crazy. But, you got some bad bunches of people that's very privileged. And when I mean privilege, they understand that they have the upper hand in this kingdom. This is a kingdom. This is not a society. This is not a government. This is a kingdom. Everything that's in here, like voting and all this other stuff, stuff is just illusion. It's not real. So, but anyway, back to the point. Even the electoral college doesn't vote either. I mean, their vote doesn't matter. That's just a part of the illusion to basically make you think that your vote matters. It's basically a stunt, a wool over your eyes. That's basically what it is. It's just an illusion. Because these presidents and stuff like that. Have you ever noticed that they're all males? We ain't never had a female president ever in the world. They're all males. So, these people, they were already, that was their purpose. Like, these are royal, or rich families that's already got this shit in place. Like, you gotta do your research. You know what I'm saying? This empire that's right here, the government, the world leaders, the top. I'm not talking about no damn Illuminati and all that stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the world leaders, the 13 bloodline families that run this world, or the whatever 13 families or 4 families, whatever. The ones that got their hands all in the banks, everything. Those families. Those are the most powerful people on the planet. Like, the Pope, he ain't shit. All these motherfuckers, like the popes, these churches, everything, all this stuff is just a stunt, a scam. Everything that you've been taught in school, most of the stuff is just a scam to keep you from thinking, Alright, last one. How to adjust your life, or how to better your community. Well, it can start with you. That's the question. That's the answer to your question. It starts with you. Believe it or not. When you change your energy, when you change your way of thinking, when you start mentally maturing, and you have a new energy, your energy is strong, vibrant, other people will feel your energy. Other people will feel your energy. Energy transfers. We gotta think back to biology and chemistry, energy, and chemicals and all that stuff. You just gotta think about stuff like that. Energy bonds with energy. So if your energy is strong, and I mean strong as a male, as a man, first of all, as a man, you should be strong anyway. Your energy, the energy you put off should be strong. And women like strong men. We like strong men. The only time we go for the weakest link is to use them. Because we're weak. We're weak in the mind, and we can't handle a strong man. It's some women out here, that knows or understands how to handle, well, I wouldn't say handle, but deal with a strong man. Because if you have to handle a strong man, then you're handling him like a child. That's emasculating him. You deal with a strong man. You deal with him by learning him, submitting to him. But that's a whole different story. Getting off track. Sorry. But as a man, you need your energy to be strong. The stronger your energy is as a man, the more people that will attract to you, and they're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to know, what the hell do you know? So I can follow in your footsteps. When you get to that point When you get to that leadership point in your life, then you'll know. You'll know. But it starts with the black man. That's the answer to that question. It starts with the black man. The black man has to start standing up and learning how to be leaders. You know, and it starts with the black woman too, because a lot of black women out here dressing really pretty, just some of them ain't dressing at all. Some of them be coming outside damn near naked. And I mean, I done seen them. I mean, they will bring their children. And I live in Columbus, Georgia. And I see everything. I mean, just of like last month, I was at Walmart with my children, bro. And this girl comes in Walmart wearing a skinny black, like a short, skippy black dress. The dress was cute, but it was so short. And when she bent over, it showed her butt. And the funny thing is, and the nasty thing is, she purposely didn't wear underwear. So everything was showing. And she had her daughter with her. She had her daughter with her. That type of stuff, we will never get nowhere with that mindset, y'all. It's sickening. Like, when I see women out like that, and they're not even women, they're bitches in my eyes. That's what a bitch is. A bitch is a bad dog. A bad dog. And she just looked and acted and presented herself like a bad dog that needed to get spanked and put outside. That's what, I mean, that type of behavior is not going to get us nowhere at all. So it starts with the black man getting things in order, not letting these women rule over you, not letting a woman tell you what to do or treat you like a child or emasculate you or have to put up with you. All that type of shit. Don't allow that shit. What you allow into your life, you gonna put in what you get. So if you getting a bad woman, you gonna be putting out bad energy. You're not gonna be no good to the society. You a sucker. You a simp. You ain't shit. That man that's out there is actually know what he wants and is not gonna put up with behavior such as, you know what I'm saying, going out to the clubs, twerking your ass, showing your titties, and you just need other validation and attention from other men. Ain't no man gonna put up with that. Ain't no man gonna put up with that. So when we women start dressing ourselves appropriately and actually gaining respect instead of looking to earn it from somewhere, we need to gain it. So by a black man gaining his power back and a black woman gaining her respect back, that's when the community is going to start growing. That's when it's going to change. It has to change with your mindset, though. A lot of people are content with their mindset. So you can't change everybody. You can't save everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think of it. You have to think of your personal life and your everyday life as Nat Turner. You got some black people that will fucking kill you because you're doing better than them. They will kill you because you are much happier than they are. And you got some people that will actually support you, that want to see you happy, want to see you succeed. You know what I'm saying? You got those. But the people that's trying to bring you down, you're going to have to just kill them. And I mean kill them spiritually, because you just need to just ignore that they exist. Because if you focus on that, then you're just going to fall right into their trap. So again, in order to adjust our life, in order to adjust our community, it starts within ourselves. You know, if there's no change within ourselves, nothing's going to change on the outside. I hope that answered all your questions. This was a very good topics. Very good. But just comment down below your responses and stuff. And then we'll talk about that. Also, if anybody else would like any topics talked about, just comment down below and I will go over them and then I'll make a video. Peace.